recess meeting of Tuesday, May the 16th. This will be our last meeting of the month, and we will now call the meeting to order. If you would, please, we'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed with an invocation by Alderman Vaughn, and then a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I hear all those voices out there. That sounded great. Alderman Vaughn, if you would, please, sir.
Let us pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. The most holy, all wise, all knowing, all powerful, all seeing, all hearing, all understanding God, the God of the universe, the God of creation, the giver of life, the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. Father God, is again we feel your handmaid servants, God, that you allowed to publicly elect. You appointed us, Father God, to do this job. I pray now, Father God, that you will continue to bless us individually, collectively, and one by one. God, that we will move self out of the way, Father God, and let this be about serving the peoples of the city of Starkville and our constituents. We ask you that you will please forgive us of all our sins, there's known and unknown sin and unseen, and blot out our transgression. Father God, we continue to pray for all our world leaders, city leaders, Christian leaders, city, state, and county leaders, Father God. And Lord, we pray for all the turmoils that are going on Capitol Hill. You know all things. I pray, Father God, that you bless those leaders to move to the background and allow you to come to the foreground and speak to them. And Father, they will serve your people that we were elected to do. Father, we thank you. We pray, Father God, that all the things that we're struggling with here in Starkville, Father God, that you will come to the forefront and move us out of the way, Father God, and bless us with the finance to fill all these things that need to be filled in this city. Because you said in James 4:2, we have not because we ask not. Father, we ask in the mighty name of Jesus. Continue to bless our department heads, Father God, and all our city employees. Father God, we just thank you so much for our mayor and this board. Father, that you will continue to bless us, Father God, to do the things that you want us to do, not the things that we want to do. Father, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, thank you so much. We will start with our agenda and the consented items. Do we have any changes by any of the aldermen? We do have 2 aldermen missing. They will not be phoning in, so this will be the complement of decision makers this evening. So do I have any changes to the official agenda with the consented items? Alderman Carver?
No, ma'am.
Alderman Beatty?
No, Mayor.
Alderman Sistrum?
No, ma'am.
Vice Mayor Perkins?
No, ma'am, Mayor. Thank you.
Alderman Vaughn?
No, ma'am, ma'am, thank you.
All right, do I have a motion to approve the official agenda with the consented items?
Move approval.
I have a motion from Alderman Carver. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Alderman Vaughn. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion carries. With that, I will read all the consented items. First, we have consideration of the minutes of the April 18th, 2023 recess meeting of the Mayor and Board of Aldermen of the City of Starkville. We have consideration of the minutes of the April 28th, 2023 work session of the Mayor and Board of Aldermen of the City of Starkville. Then we have under Mayor's business, consideration of providing a full-page ad sponsoring Gracie Berkeley as Starkville's Miss Hospitality, as authorized under Mississippi Code 17-3-3 in the amount of $350. Under Department Business, Airport, we have request approval to accept withdrawal of bid awarded to King Metals on April 4th, 2023, and award the construction of a corporate hangar and related from Tabor Construction, the remaining quote in the amount of $49,510.50 to be paid from that 2023 AIP bill grant. Under Community Development and Planning, we have number 1, consideration of a special event request by the Starkville Area Arts Council to hold the 2023 Cotton District Arts Festival on September the 23rd, 2023, and have the city participation with in-kind services contingent upon the Starkville Area Arts Council providing proof of insurance consistent with the city's special events policy by September 12th of 2023. Under Engineering, we have consideration of accepting the low quote for a used 2021 Case DV23D double drum roller from Lee Tractor for the street department in the amount of $30,000. 2 is consideration of authorizing the engineering department to advertise for request for qualifications, RFQ, from qualified engineering firms for the design of the Old Mayhew Roadway Improvements Project and establishing a selection committee for selecting a design consultant. 3 is consideration of declaring a 1989 International 4600 4x2 dump truck, VIN number 1HTSAZPP5LH271271 as surplus and auctioning on Gov Deals. Number 4 is consideration of approval of change order number 1 to increase the contract time by 54 calendar days to Killen Contractors, Inc. for the off-corridor 13 kV electrical improvements for Highway 182 revitalization construction contract. Number 5 is consideration of approving the amendment to the professional design services proposal from Springer Engineering in the amount of $9,000 for an updated proposal price of $29,900 to include Sand Road as part of the design scope. Number 6 is consideration of accepting the low quote from Tree Huggers LLC in the amount of $58,700 to clear and remove trees for the Colonial Hills Drainage Improvement Project. Under Finance Administration, number 2 is acceptance of the April 2023 financial statements. Under Human Resources, number 1 is request authorization to hire Frank Whitman as a part-time GIS intern in the Starkville Utilities Department. Number 2 is request authorization to hire Billy Turner as a lift station mech tech in the Starkville Utilities Department. 3 is request authorization to hire Joshua Bates as a part-time aircraft lineman, FBO. 4 is request authorization to hire Hunter Brown, Quinn Carter, and Rodney Thompson as certified police officers. 5 is request authorization to hire Nicholas Studdy as a ground technician in the Sanitation and Environmental Services Department. 6 is request authorization to hire Avery Manning Jr. as a sanitation worker in the Sanitation and Environmental Services Department. 7, request authorization to hire William Gaskin, Andrew Rackley, and Jamal Roby as entry-level firefighters in the Starkville Fire Department. 8 is request authorization to hire William Swinford as part-time radio operator dispatcher in the Starkville Police Department. Under Parks, we have consideration to approve the best quote based on the past experience with the company and identical shows quoted of $14,000 from Pyro Show for 4th of July fireworks. 2 is consideration of acceptance of the low bid for the J.L. King football field lighting project from H&H Electrical LLC in the amount of $207,400 and authorizing the mayor to execute a construction contract. 3, consideration and discussion to approve the Phase 3 change order number 12 with T&M in the amount of $12,564 for soap dispensers, batten strips, and backstop pads, and that is for Cornerstone Park. Under Police Department 2, Code Enforcement, A is consideration of calling for a public hearing under Mississippi Code annotated 21-1911 to determine whether the structure located at 307 Apple Street, Starkville, Mississippi 39759 with parcel number 118P-00-116.00 is a menace to the public health, safety, and welfare of the community. And B is consideration of calling for a public hearing under Mississippi Code annotated 21-1911 to determine whether the structure located at 314 Apple Street, Starkville, Mississippi 39759 with parcel number 118P-00-091.00 is a menace to the public health, safety, and welfare of the community. Under Utilities, we have a request authorization to advertise for bids for the electrical vehicle charging station installation. 2 is request authorization to declare the Utilities Department plotter machine CN41A6K00 as surplus and advertise for sale. 3 is request authorization to advertise for bids for a used CCTV truck. And 4 is request authorization to accept the lowest quote from Vacuum Truck Rental LLC in the amount of $25,029.50 to repair the utilities jet truck. And that concludes the consent agenda items.
Thank you, Mayor.
Entirely my pleasure. All right, next item is announcements and comments, and I've got a few items I want to comment about. First is I wanted to make sure the board was aware and the public was aware that we got the ARC grant for $720,000, and that is for our influent lift station upgrades. We're very appreciative of the work that was done by the ARC folks, and we are very grateful to see that move forward. So Mr. Kemp, I think, was glowing about all of that when I heard about it a couple of days ago. So that's wonderful to have that kind of help for our wastewater. The next thing is we've got confirmation of our ARP funds, a full match for the downtown, and that also is extremely important. I think we, as a board, have been very wise in following the state's guidelines for water and sewer, and in that case, we did get a full and complete match of all of our ARPA funds from using those funds in that way. So I think that's another one of those things that we should be very, very happy about. I also wanted to make note that OCHS, the Humane Society had a groundbreaking yesterday for their new building, which I know the board is certainly aware of, but they got a grant from ASPCA for $900,000 to help them with that, as well as some private funding from a state of David Van Lanningham. Thank you. I'm a little slower, from David Van Lanningham and other private individuals certainly, but I know that's a really big deal, so that will be very helpful. Alderman Carver was there as we were doing that groundbreaking, so that's an important milestone for them as they serve our community. And then last but not least, this is National Police Week, so I wanted to mention that as well. So we thank our law enforcement for the work they do for us every day, but in particular, this is a National Police Week, so we will take this week and particularly thank you for the work that you do for us. So thank you so much. All right, that is all my comments. Oh no, I've got employees to introduce. I'm sorry, I had all these comments and forgot I'm introducing employees. So, and this is one of the very favorite things to do. So we have first Sanitation Environmental Services Department. So Mr. Smiley, you want to bring your folks up? Whether they want to come up or not, y'all got to come up so we can put a face with a name, so that when we wave at you while y'all are doing your work, you'll know who we're waving at. Okay. First we have Brighton Conley. That would be you. Okay, step forward. He has returned to the city of Starkville. He's a native of Starkville. He's returned to the city of Starkville after working in the private sector. In his spare time, he enjoys watching sports and spending time with his children. And even more interesting, he plays professional softball, which I think is really cool. So where do you play?
We mostly go to California, Arizona, Las Vegas.
Get
We go
out
to a
of
lot of
here.
places.
That's going to interfere with your work, isn't it?
No, man, it's
No,
on
it's
the weekend.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I think we need to get you out playing with Starkville here. So anyway, and you're going to be a grounds technician, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, we thank you, and we're glad you're back in Starkville and that you plan to be here for a while. So
Yes, ma'am.
look forward to it. Thank you so much. And then we have Andrew McDaniel, and by default, that's you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. McDaniel is from Caledonia, Mississippi. He previously worked for Hancock, and I got that right. It's not Hancock, it's Hancock.
Hancock, yes, ma'am.
Tire America Corporation in Clarksville, Tennessee, before relocating back to Mississippi. Andrew is a father of two and enjoys spending time with his family and friends, and he is glad to be back in Mississippi, and we are glad to have you. So welcome both of you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And I failed to mention, but Mr. McDaniel is the lead landscape worker. So, and next we have Utilities Department. Mr. Kemp? All right, great. So first we have Evan Ware, and I'm going to make a guess that would be you, sir. Water maintenance technician, right? And you're a native of Starkville as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and a graduate of Starkville High School. All right, a yellow jacket. After graduation, you attended East Mississippi Community College and were previously employed with Yokohama Tire Manufacturing. So, in West Point. In your spare time, he enjoys outdoor adventures, including fishing, hunting, and riding four-wheelers. And he is pleased to be part of the Starkville Utilities team, and we're very glad to have you. So, welcome aboard. All right, and last but not least, is it Nia? Nia Robinson. Ms. Robinson is going to be a customer service representative. She is a resident of Reform, Mississippi, a 1985 graduate of Ackerman High School, and has 20 years of work experience in the healthcare industry. Nia is married and a mother of two, and she also has two additional bonus children.
Yes, ma'am.
She's an active member of the Reformed Chapel Church, where she serves as the president of the usher board and assistant choir director. Her spare time is spent watching HGTV and babysitting her granddaughter. And she is excited to help the city's clientele and bring her positive attitude and energy to the Starkville Utilities Department. So join me in welcoming both of these ladies. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming and being a part of the team.
Mayor?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Who's those little ones in the blue?
All the children? The boys, yeah, they're next up. Oh, well, not almost next up, not quite. We're gonna have them up here in just a minute. He's trying to get ahead of the game here. All right. So I have done my part. Now we have Board of Aldermen comments. Alderman Carver, anything?
No, ma'am, thank you.
All right. Alderman Beatty.
No, Mayor.
Alderman Sistrum. Vice Mayor.
No, Mayor, thank you.
Alderman
No,
Vaughn.
Mayor, thank you.
Okay. All right. We will move along under citizens' comments now. This is 3 minutes in which you may come provide the board with feedback of your thoughts or concerns, compliments. We take them all. And Ms. Harden will be timing for the 3 minutes.
Atlanta Green, to the mayor and board, my name is Alvin Turner, Ward 7, to the mayor, to the police chief, to fire chief, sanitation. It's getting hot now, and people that have lung conditions, our containers are out walking, picked up odor. It's real strong odor, and it's hard on people with lung conditions. If we could find some kind of something to put in those containers to cut the odor, it'll help. Scooters, people riding scooters and just leave them on the sidewalk, and that's kind of hard for the pedestrian. We have an 81-year-old that live in Cedar Lane, and they have a lot of the door that see to them have a hard time getting in and out because of parking on Cedar Lane. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Turner. Anyone else wishing to come under citizens' comments? Anyone else? All right, seeing none, I will close it as citizen comments, and we'll move to public appearances. And first, we have the Starkville Miss Hospitality, Gracie Berkeley. So I think she'd be the one with the tiara on and the banner. Why don't you come on up and introduce yourself to us?
Hey everyone, my name is Gracie Berkeley, and I am currently serving Starkville as Miss Hospitality this year. I just wanted to take the time to thank all of you, Mayor Sproul and Vice Mayor. Thank you so much, and I promise to represent Starkville to the best of my ability.
All right, thank you. I took a picture at the request of your handler back there,
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Little, so that's great. Well, thank you so much, and we're pleased to be able to support you and wish you the very best.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. All right, and next, we have Alderman Vaughn. We have the Starkville Boys and Girls Club, and I'm sure everyone will recognize Christopher Thompson. So, Mr. Thompson, you want to come make your presentation? And you're going to introduce all these young ladies and gentlemen?
Definitely am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. So once again, it's good to be back here at City Hall as well, to see each one and every one of y'all faces as well. My name is Chris Thompson. Here I have with me several young ladies and young men who are going to be taking on this community one day soon. Before I can get started, we first want to let y'all know why we're here, and then I'm going to introduce them. We are the Starkville Boys and Girls Club. We sit at 911 Lynn Lane, where our mission is through our various programs with the Boys and Girls Club. Some of the programs we offer with health and safety, health and fitness, education-wise, and so many more things for these kids. You can see that they're wearing Torch Club shirts. Torch Club is a program that the Boys and Girls Club of America incorporated for ages 10 through 13. It is designed for them to step up and become leaders for the club and help us through guiding their lives as well. Here we have some of our junior Torch Club members, as well as two of our regular Torch Club members. We have Mr. Poe Wynn. Poe Wynn, would you wave at him as well? Behind Miss Lisa. We have Kendall Hunter, Mackenzie Bennett, our Torch Club member Tony Fuller, Candy Dancy, Emery Barnett, Riley Collier, and Mr. Aaron Triplett. They represent who we are today, who what the Boys and Girls Club is today. I thought about it a couple of weeks ago, and I said, we need to make a public appearance to the board again. But I said, instead of me doing it, I'm going to let our futures do it as well. Let a lot of kids come and see y'all faces and talk as well. If we can go to that third slide, we can see what we do.
got is the clicker there at the counter? Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
it
Okay,
is,
so
okay.
they're taking care of it for you.
Perfect. Thank y'all. So as you can see, the kind of programs and services we offer at the Boys and Girls Club are really after-school programs and also during the summertime. We had the pleasure of serving these young people after school from 2 to 6 p.m. daily, or during the summertime, which will start on May 30th. We serve them from 7:30 to 5:30, where when they come, they're able to get fed, they're able to do their education work, and also they're able to do other programs that I would give to Ms. Lisa so she can give you all as well that focus on our 5 core areas. Our mission, just as they said it so well, is to enable all young people to reach their full potential, especially those who need us the most to be productive, caring, responsible citizens. And we try to do that every single day with our programs. But out of our mission come stories. Stories of how people, how young kids have been impacted by the lives they have touched. And I don't want to hesitate without introducing our program instructor, Ms. Emily, and our programming director, Ms. Jasmine, as well. But through the work that they do firsthand, it presents stories. And I'm going to take this brief moment to let Mr. Tony come up here and say how the Boys and Girls Club has impacted his life as well.
The Boys and Girls, for me, it's like being a place from home that you're able to go to and have fun, just and learn new things, and basically have learn new things and have fun instead of just being up in the house all day just doing nothing.
Thank you, Tony. Also in Aaron as well.
The reason why I love the Boys and Girls Club is because there's so many new opportunities you can do there. There's a bunch of stuff that helps you learn in a enjoying kind of way, and it really helps you out in school and in physical wise. Yeah, so yeah.
Thank you, Aaron. So that's the many things we do with our Boys and Girls Club. And if I let them all up here, they all have something to say, but for time's sake, we can't do it. But you may ask, how can I get involved? You can volunteer. You can help us by donating, or you can help somebody by becoming a member today. Like I said, we are here for the kids, and we really appreciate that. Picture was my favorite one with Mr. Kemp in Starkville Utilities. We appreciate the support that the city gives to us every single day to let us be able to serve these kids, our leaders for tomorrow. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for all y'all have done. At this time, they are going to give y'all a bracelet that represents the Boys and Girls Club of America. Thank
Okay.
you.
Who's going to lead off?
So we're going to come around this way.
You need to get a good
Pick
picture.
somebody to give one to. Everybody's good. Okay.
Give one to Vice Mayor first.
Okay. Give one to
You
Mr.
want to turn around and
Burke.
get
Okay. Can I have one too? Can I have one too? All right. Thank you very much. Thank y'all. Okay. We appreciate you. I got one. Thank you so much. We appreciate y'all being here and very proud of you. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Since you've been with us, you've been doing good work, so we appreciate that. All right. Take care.
Y'all too.
All right, first item, or the next item, excuse me, is a public hearing. We have one public hearing, which is consideration of SC 23-02. Mr. Haviland?
This is a request by John and Susan Turner for a special exception for an accessory dwelling unit at 1 Cortlandt Street in SD2 zoning district. And as you can see on the image to the left, they're located in the southeast corner of the Sherwood Forest neighborhood. All the property to the east is Mississippi State's South Farm facility, and it's actually the poultry facility is right there. And then it's only bordered by 2 houses that are large lots for the neighborhood on the north and the west. The applicant is proposing to update this existing barn right here. The house is up here, barn's here. They're adding a pool to the east side of it. And as part of the addition, they're adding electrical, heating, cooling, a full bath, and a kitchen, which at that point it qualifies it as an accessory dwelling unit. And so this request is all in keeping with allowing for that use to occur. It was noticed in accordance with the UDC. There are 2 property owners of record that were noticed directly by mail, a legal ad on April 23rd, 2023, and a sign on the property, and there was no response to the notification. Section 3.41 of the UDC has the eight criteria for special exception review and approval. The Planning and Zoning Commission reviewed this on May 9th, and they have unanimously recommended approval of the request. If there are any questions.
All right, any questions of Ms. Haviland? Okay, I know the applicant is here. Ms. Turner, do you have anything you wish to add? Okay, all right, well, we appreciate you being here. So I will open it as a public hearing at this point in time. Anyone wishing to speak to this matter, now would be your opportunity, either for or against this particular specific special exception. Anyone? Seeing none, I'll close it as a public hearing. And anything further, any questions from the board? Alderman Carver?
No, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alderman Vaughn?
Move approval.
All right, I have a motion for approval from Alderman Vaughn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Alderman Carver. Further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion carries and it is unanimous. Thank you so much. All right, and that takes us to the claims docket.
Move approval.
I have a motion from Alderman Carver for approval. Do I have a second?
Sorry.
Second from Alderman Beatty. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed?
Nay.
Nay.
All right, it is 3-2, motion carries. And that takes us to the end of our agenda, which makes this a record, or almost a record for us. So if you will, let me do my call for a work session, which in accordance with the notice is required under Mississippi Annotated 2541.13. The board will have a work session on Friday, the 2nd of June, 2023 at 11 a.m. That meeting will be held in City Hall's second floor conference room located at 110 West Main. Notice shall be provided of the work session within 1 hour of this meeting by posting such notice at City Hall. The notice should be made a part of the minutes of the board meeting, and the work session will be an open public meeting for the city of Starkville. Public and press are invited to attend. And I will now entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move approval.
I have a motion to adjourn from Alderman Vaughn. Do I have a second?
Sorry.
I was going to say, everybody wants to be here. Alderman Sistrunk, I have a second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.